Hello there, fellow coin enthusiasts and collectors. Welcome back to the channel World Rare Coins, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be worth a small fortune. From hidden gems that could be worth a fortune to little-known coins with a rich history, we'll explore it all. And if you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our exciting discoveries. And now grab your magnifying glasses and let's start our today's video. On top one today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1999 Pennsylvania State Quarter. This coin, released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, is not only a valuable collector's item, but also a piece of American history that tells a unique and captivating story. By the end of this video, you'll know everything there is to know about this beautiful quarter, from its historical context to its design and minting details, and of course, the incredible value it holds today. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1999 Pennsylvania Quarter is part of the first group of coins released in the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program. Launched in 1999, this ambitious project aimed to celebrate the history, culture, and unique identities of each state by featuring them on the reverse side of the quarter. As the first state to be honored in the program, Pennsylvania holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and history buffs alike. Pennsylvania, one of the original 13 colonies, is often referred to as the Keystone State due to its pivotal role in the founding of the United States. From the signing of the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia to the construction of Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell, Pennsylvania is a cornerstone of American history. This state was also home to some of the earliest battles of the American Revolution and played a major role in the industrialization of the country. The design for the 1999 Pennsylvania Quarter was chosen through a statewide competition, with thousands of people submitting their ideas for what should appear on the coin. The winning design was one that truly encapsulates the state's rich history and important contributions to the nation. The reverse of the quarter features an image of a farmer plowing the fields with a horse-drawn plow. Above the plow, there's an image of the Commonwealth's state motto, virtue, liberty, and independence, while at the top of the design, you'll find Pennsylvania proudly displayed. The farmer and plow symbolize the state's agricultural roots, which were vital to Pennsylvania's economy in the 18th and 19th centuries. Pennsylvania was known as the breadbasket of America for its abundance of wheat, corn, and other crops, and this imagery reflects that legacy. The state motto, virtue, liberty, and independence, ties into Pennsylvania's historical significance, as these ideals were central to the foundation of the United States and were especially meaningful to the people of Pennsylvania during the American Revolution. On the obverse side of the coin, as with all U.S. quarters, you'll see the iconic profile of George Washington. This is the same design that has graced the U.S. quarter since 1932. Around Washington's image, the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year of minting, 1999, are prominently displayed. The mint mark, indicating where the coin was produced, can also be found on the obverse. While this side of the coin remains the same across all state quarters, it's the reverse that gives each coin its unique character and value. So, what makes the 1999 Pennsylvania Quarter so special in the world of coin collecting? It's all about rarity, condition, and the story behind the coin. While millions of Pennsylvania quarters were minted, most of them have been used in daily transactions. This means that the majority of these coins show signs of wear, scratches, discoloration, or fading of the design. While still collectible, these circulated coins won't command the highest prices in the market. The real treasure lies in uncirculated coins, those that have been carefully preserved and never used in circulation. These coins are much rarer and highly sought after by collectors. A mint condition 1999 Pennsylvania Quarter can fetch a much higher price than a circulated one. If you're lucky enough to have one of these pristine coins, you could be holding onto a valuable piece of history. But there's even more. Some 1999 Pennsylvania quarters have been known to have minting errors, which can make them even more valuable. These errors could range from double strikes, off-center strikes, or other irregularities that occurred during the minting process. Error coins are particularly prized in the world of coin collecting because they are one of a kind, making them extremely desirable to collectors. For example, a double-struck coin, one that was struck more than once in the minting process, can have a significant premium attached to it. If you come across a 1999 Pennsylvania quarter with any type of minting error, it could be worth far more than its face value. These error coins are a true collector's dream and could bring in thousands of dollars at auction. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. How much is the 1999 Pennsylvania quarter worth today? If you have an uncirculated version of this coin, it could be worth anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on its condition and demand. But if you have a 1999 Pennsylvania quarter with a rare minting error or one that has been professionally graded in high-quality condition, it could be worth significantly more. In fact, some of these coins have been known to fetch as much as $77,000. Yes, you read that right. $77,000 for a single 1999 Pennsylvania quarter, but only if it's in exceptional condition or has a unique characteristic, such as a minting error. If you think you may have stumbled upon one of these rare and valuable coins, your next step is to get it professionally graded. A grading service will assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade, which will help determine its market value. This can give you a clearer idea of how much your coin is worth and whether it might be a good idea to hold on to it or sell it. Coin collecting is a thrilling hobby, and the 1999 Pennsylvania quarter is a prime example of how a simple, everyday coin can turn into a true treasure. Whether you're just starting your collection or you're a seasoned collector, this quarter is a must-have. Keep an eye out for uncirculated coins, and don't forget to check for any potential minting errors. Who knows? You could be holding on to a valuable piece of history. On top 2, we'll be diving deep into one of the most interesting state quarters, the 2001 Kentucky quarter. This coin, which is part of the famous 50 state quarters program, holds a lot of historical value and intrigue. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this quarter, with its unique design and symbolism, has captured the attention of collectors all over the world. Let's get started. The 2001 Kentucky quarter was part of the third series in the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. Kentucky was the 15th state to be honored in the program, and its quarter was released on March 19, 2001. But why Kentucky? What makes this state so special that it was chosen to represent the nation on a quarter? Let's explore Kentucky's rich history. Kentucky is known for many things: its bluegrass music, its horse racing heritage, its bourbon distilleries, and of course, its natural beauty. The state has played a crucial role in the development of the United States. From the exploration of the frontier by Daniel Boone to the birth of the first westernmost state capital, Kentucky has been a key part of American history. The state's nickname, the Bluegrass State, comes from the bluegrass that grows in the region, which is a natural feature that sets Kentucky apart from other states. When it came time for the design of Kentucky's state quarter, the people of the state were eager to showcase their rich heritage. A public competition was held to select the design that would represent Kentucky. The winning design, chosen in 1999, features an image of a thoroughbred racehorse in front of a backdrop of the state's iconic rolling hills. The image of the horse represents Kentucky's long tradition of breeding and racing horses, particularly the world-renowned Kentucky Derby. At the top of the coin is the word Kentucky, along with the state's motto, "United we stand, divided we fall," which is featured on the state seal. This design perfectly encapsulates Kentucky's identity and contribution to American culture. Thoroughbred horses are a point of pride for the state, and the Kentucky Derby, held annually in Louisville, is one of the most famous horse races in the world. Additionally, Kentucky's rolling hills, which are covered with bluegrass, are one of the state's most visually striking features. This design not only honors the state's equestrian tradition but also highlights the state's natural beauty and unique landscape. On the obverse side of the coin, as with all quarters, we see the familiar profile of George Washington, which has been in use since 1932. Surrounding Washington's image are the words "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 2001, which signifies the year this particular quarter was minted. The mint mark indicating the location where the coin was produced can also be found on this side. Now, what makes the 2001 Kentucky quarter so special to collectors? While the majority of these coins were released into circulation and have been used in everyday transactions, the real treasure lies in those that are in uncirculated or near-mint condition. These coins are much rarer and are highly prized by collectors. Why is this? Well, over time, coins that have been in circulation accumulate wear and tear from being exchanged in vending machines, handled by multiple people, or simply used in everyday purchases. But not all 2001 Kentucky quarters have seen circulation. Some have been carefully stored away, untouched, and preserved in pristine condition. These uncirculated quarters are in much higher demand among collectors, and their value increases significantly because of their rarity and well-preserved state. But that's not all. Some 2001 Kentucky quarters have known minting errors, which makes them even more valuable to collectors. Minting errors are common in the coin world, but they are highly sought after because they are unique. For example, coins with double strikes, off-center prints, or other defects in the design could increase the value of a coin. If you happen to come across a 2001 Kentucky quarter with such a minting error, it could dramatically increase the coin's worth. Collectors also look for specific attributes when determining the value of a coin. These include the coin's grade, which is a measure of its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better condition. A coin that is graded higher will generally command a higher price on the market. In addition to its grade, the rarity of a coin and the demand for it will also factor into its value. So, how much could a 2001 Kentucky quarter be worth today? If you have an uncirculated version of the coin, you can expect it to fetch around $5 to $10 on the open market, depending on the condition and demand at the time. However, for coins that have been professionally graded as being in excellent condition or for those with a minting error, the price can go much higher. Now, here's the exciting part. If you are lucky enough to have a high-quality 2001 Kentucky quarter in mint condition, or if you have one with a rare minting error, it could be worth a significant amount more. In fact, there are reports of collectors paying up to $72,000 for a 2001 Kentucky quarter in exceptional condition or with a unique characteristic. That's right, $72,000 for a single coin. Can you imagine finding one of these treasures hidden in your pocket change? If you happen to have one of these rare and valuable quarters, it's highly recommended that you have it professionally graded by a reputable grading service. A professional grading service can assess the coin's condition, confirm if there's a minting error, and provide a certification that can help increase its value when you decide to sell or trade it. Before you run off to search through your collection of quarters, remember that not every 2001 Kentucky quarter is going to be worth thousands of dollars. The coin's value largely depends on its condition, rarity, and whether it contains any minting errors. However, if you happen to come across one that fits these criteria, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of American history. To sum up, the 2001 Kentucky quarter is more than just a simple coin. It's a symbol of Kentucky's heritage, a testament to the state's rich equestrian traditions, and a valuable collectible for coin enthusiasts around the world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keeping an eye out for these rare and pristine quarters is a great way to add to your collection and possibly strike it rich in the process. On Top 3, we're diving into one of the most interesting and often overlooked coins in the U.S. Mint's 50-state quarters program, the 2002 Mississippi quarter. This quarter is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of American history, rich with symbolism and a story that speaks to Mississippi's unique role in the nation's development. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why the 2002 Mississippi quarter is a standout in the series, but you'll also discover why this coin can be worth an astonishing sum. Stick around to find out just how much. The 2002 Mississippi quarter was the 20th coin released in the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, a program designed to honor each of the 50 states with a unique design on the back of the quarter. The 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was a groundbreaking initiative that sought to celebrate the history, culture, and heritage of each state. Mississippi, one of the founding states of the United States, was chosen to represent its own rich heritage through this quarter, and the design would encapsulate some of the most significant aspects of the state. In 2002, Mississippi's quarter became a symbol not only of the state itself but of resilience and progress. Mississippi had a tumultuous history, particularly in the early part of the 20th century, but by the time the coin was released, the state had seen tremendous economic growth and a shift in its cultural identity. The 2002 quarter would showcase a moment in Mississippi's history that is still relevant today. The design of the 2002 Mississippi quarter was chosen through a statewide competition, and the winning design beautifully captures Mississippi's unique cultural and historical identity. The coin features an image of the famous Gulf Coast, with a depiction of a ship representing the state's significant role in shipping and trade. Additionally, The quarter includes the iconic outline of the state of Mississippi, which anchors the design. Beneath the ship and outline, the words, "The Magnolia State," are featured, referencing the state's official flower, the magnolia, a symbol of southern beauty and grace. One of the key elements in the design of the 2002 Mississippi quarter is the ship itself. This representation highlights Mississippi's long-standing importance as a hub for trade, thanks to the Mississippi River, which is one of the most significant rivers in North America. The river has played an essential role in Mississippi's history, from its early days as a French and Spanish colony to its present status as a vital route for shipping goods. The inclusion of the river's influence on the quarter underscores Mississippi's commercial significance and the importance of the waterways that have helped the state thrive economically. The state outline of Mississippi is another notable feature of the design. The outline of the state, which is also a well-known shape among those familiar with U.S. geography, draws attention to the geographic identity of Mississippi. The placement of the state shape beneath the ship and along the bottom of the coin serves as a grounding symbol of the land and people of Mississippi. Together, the ship and the state's outline create a powerful visual narrative about Mississippi's past and its path forward. One more thing to mention about the design is the reference to the state flower, the magnolia. The magnolia is deeply rooted in Mississippi's identity and its lush southern beauty. The flower itself is not featured as a prominent visual element on the coin, but the inclusion of the state's nickname, the Magnolia State, brings attention to the flower's significance. The magnolia is a symbol of strength, beauty, and resilience, qualities that have defined Mississippi throughout history. The 2002 Mississippi quarter, like all the coins in the 50-state quarters program, features the traditional obverse of George Washington with the phrase "Liberty, the year of issue, 2002, and the motto "In God We Trust" inscribed around his portrait. This consistency in design allows for each state to maintain a connection to the broader history of the United States, even as the reverse of the coin honors the individual identities of the states. Now that we know about the history and design of the 2002 Mississippi quarter, let's talk about why this coin is so desirable to collectors. While the vast majority of these coins were produced for circulation, it's those that have been carefully preserved that hold significant value. As you might expect, over time, coins that have been in circulation can suffer from wear and tear, reducing their overall worth. However, coins that are uncirculated, those that have never been used in day-to-day transactions, are highly sought after in the collector's market. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are in pristine condition, free from scratches, discoloration, and other forms of damage. A coin that has been well cared for and kept in mint condition is generally worth far more than a coin that has seen extensive circulation. And in the case of the 2002 Mississippi quarter, collectors are especially interested in those that are in uncirculated condition because of the coin's limited availability in such a state. But there's another factor that can increase the value of a 2002 Mississippi quarter: minting errors. As with many other coins in the 50-state quarters program, some of the Mississippi quarters were struck with minting errors. These can include off-center strikes, double strikes, or other abnormalities that make the coin stand out from others. Such errors can greatly increase the coin's value, as they are considered rarities and are highly desirable among collectors who specialize in error coins. To give you an idea of how rare these errors can be, there have been reports of 2002 Mississippi quarters with minting flaws fetching significant prices at auction. Some of these error coins have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes far exceeding the value of a typical, well-preserved uncirculated quarter. Collectors who are lucky enough to find an error coin have the opportunity to capitalize on its rarity and add a truly unique piece to their collections. What is the current value of a 2002 Mississippi quarter? While most of these quarters are worth just a few dollars in their uncirculated state, collectors can expect to pay much more for those that are in excellent condition or have rare minting errors. For a standard 2002 Mississippi quarter in uncirculated condition, you might expect to see it valued between $5 and $10. However, for those rare error coins or coins that have been graded at the highest levels, the value can go much higher. The most exciting news comes when we look at coins with the rarest characteristics. Some of these error coins have been known to fetch as much as $67,000 in the right market conditions. Yes, you heard that right, $67,000. That's a pretty significant sum for a coin that's just a little over 20 years old. What does this mean for you? If you have a 2002 Mississippi quarter sitting in your collection, it could be worth far more than you think, especially if it's in uncirculated condition or has a rare minting error. It's always a good idea to have coins like these professionally graded to determine their true value, especially if they are in pristine condition or feature unique characteristics. And there you have it, folks, the fascinating story behind the 2002 Mississippi quarter. From its rich symbolism representing the state's history and natural beauty to its potential as a valuable collector's item, this coin is a true treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, keep an eye out for this one, as you never know when you might stumble upon a rare and valuable find. On top 4, we're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in the United States 50-state quarters program, the 2002 Indiana quarter. This coin is not just a piece of currency, but a reflection of Indiana's rich history, culture, and achievements. As we explore its story, design, minting process, and collector value, we'll reveal just how much this quarter can be worth. So, stick with us until the end to find out why the 2002 Indiana quarter could be worth a staggering sum. The United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, was a remarkable initiative that honored each of the 50 states by issuing a unique quarter design to represent that state's heritage. In 2002, Indiana was honored with its very own quarter as part of the program, and it quickly became one of the most talked about coins. For Indiana, this quarter was more than just a commemorative issue. It symbolized the state's deep connection to American history, its contributions to the nation, and its place in the evolving story of the United States. Let's take a closer look at the historical context surrounding the 2002 Indiana quarter. By the time this coin was released, Indiana was already known for its significant contributions to the U.S. economy, culture, and political landscape. Located in the heart of the Midwest, Indiana played a pivotal role in the country's industrial revolution, and it continues to be a major player in agriculture, manufacturing, and sports. The release of this quarter in 2002 was a way of celebrating not just Indiana's present achievements, but also its past and the legacy it had built over the years. The coin itself was designed through a competition that invited residents of Indiana to submit ideas for a design that would best represent their state. The winning design, which was chosen in 2000, features a symbolic tribute to one of Indiana's most iconic landmarks, the Indianapolis 500 race. The Indianapolis 500, held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, is one of the most prestigious car races in the world, and it has been an integral part of Indiana's cultural fabric for decades. This connection to the race made the design not only historically relevant but also extremely meaningful for Hoosiers, the nickname for Indiana residents. On the reverse side of the coin, the design features a race car in the foreground, symbolizing Indiana's strong ties to the Indianapolis 500 and motorsports in general. In the background, we can see a checkered flag, another nod to the racing tradition that has made the state famous worldwide. Alongside the race car and flag, the coin also includes the words Indiana and 1816, marking the year Indiana became the 19th state in the United States. The design brilliantly captures the excitement, speed, and energy that the state is known for, and it showcases the pride of Hoosiers and their racing heritage. But Indiana's history isn't just about racing. It's also about its natural beauty and agricultural contributions. As a largely rural state, Indiana is home to vast fields of corn and soybeans, which are key elements of the state's economy. Indiana is often referred to as the crossroads of America due to its strategic location as a transportation hub, and its influence on the U.S. agricultural industry cannot be overstated. Although these aspects of the state's history and culture are not explicitly represented on the coin's design, they are still an important part of the story behind the 2002 Indiana quartered eye. In addition to the race car and checkered flag imagery, the design also includes a subtle but powerful representation of the state's pride in its agricultural roots and industrial legacy. By incorporating the year 1816 into the design, the quarter honors Indiana's role as one of the early members of the United States, and the inclusion of the race car and flag underscores the state's modern significance. Now, let's talk about the minting details. The 2002 Indiana quarter was minted at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. This is typical for most U.S. coins, as the U.S. Mint operates several facilities across the country to handle the production of coinage. The 2002 Indiana quarter was produced in large quantities, just like other state quarters in the program. However, while the coin itself was widely circulated, it's important to remember that not all quarters are created equal. Some are struck in higher quantities and remain in circulation for a long time, while others may be kept in pristine condition by collectors, making them rarer and more valuable. As with any coin, the condition is key to its value. A quarter that has been in circulation for years will typically have scratches, wear, and discoloration. This is why uncirculated or near-mint condition coins are so highly prized by collectors. For the 2002 Indiana quarter, a coin in pristine condition, free from scratches, scuffs, or any other forms of damage, can be worth significantly more than one that has been used as regular currency. If you happen to find one of these coins in uncirculated condition, it could be worth more than its face value. There's also another factor that can increase the value of the 2002 Indiana quarter: minting errors. As with many coins, sometimes errors occur during the minting process. These errors can include things like double strikes, off-center impressions, or even coins that were struck with incorrect designs. Collectors who specialize in error coins often seek out these rare variations, as they are considered valuable due to their rarity and the unique story behind them. So, how much is the 2002 Indiana quarter worth? The value of this coin can vary depending on its condition and whether it has any minting errors. For a standard 2002 Indiana quarter in uncirculated condition, the value typically ranges from a few dollars to around $10. However, the real excitement comes when we look at the rare finds. Certain coins, particularly those with minting errors or those that have been professionally graded as MS-65 or higher, can fetch much higher prices. Some rare 2002 Indiana quarters have been known to sell for as much as $63,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that correctly, $63,000. This high value is usually reserved for the coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, or those that have been struck with an error, making them highly sought after by serious collectors. For the lucky few who happen to find one of these rare error coins or an uncirculated gem, the payoff can be substantial. As with all rare coins, it's important to have your coins professionally graded by experts, as the condition and any potential minting errors can significantly impact the value. So, if you have a 2002 Indiana quarter, it's worth taking a second look at it. If it's in excellent condition or has an error, you might just have a small fortune on your hands. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, this quarter is a perfect example of how even a small coin can hold significant value. On Top 5, we have a special treat for you as we take a deep dive into one of the most captivating coins from the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, the 2002 West Virginia quarter. This particular coin is far more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of the Mountain State's rich history, its stunning natural beauty, and its deep cultural roots. As we explore the story behind the coin's design, the history of West Virginia, and the incredible value this coin can hold, you'll understand why it's become such a prized piece for collectors. The 50-state quarters program, which was launched in 1999, commemorates each of the 50 states with a unique design that reflects the state's identity and history. Each year, 5 states were honored with their own special quarter design, and 2002 was the year that West Virginia was featured. The coin was released as part of the state's 150th anniversary celebration of its admission to the Union in 1863. West Virginia's journey to statehood is unique in American history. During the Civil War, when Virginia seceded from the Union, the western part of Virginia remained loyal to the Union, and in 1863, it was admitted as the 35th state. This dramatic moment in American history gave West Virginia a distinctive place in the fabric of the United States. The 2002 West Virginia quarter serves as a tribute to this pivotal time, as well as to the state's ongoing contributions to the country. The coin's design is one of the most visually striking in the entire 50-state quarter series. The design was chosen through a public competition in West Virginia, where residents submitted ideas for what the quarter should represent. The winning design, created by artist Edgar Stever, features a powerful symbol of West Virginia's heritage, a depiction of the state's famous black bear and the state's iconic Appalachian Mountains in the background. On the reverse side of the coin, you can see a black bear in its natural habitat. The black bear is not only one of West Virginia's most well-known animals, but it also represents the state's rugged wilderness and untamed beauty. With its vast forests, mountains, and valleys, West Virginia is home to some of the most pristine natural environments in the United States, and the black bear is a perfect symbol of that wilderness in the background. The design showcases the Allegheny Mountains, which are a prominent feature of the state's geography. These mountains are known for their breathtaking scenery and are a popular destination for outdoor enthusiasts, from hikers and campers to wildlife watchers and photographers. The inclusion of the mountains in the design serves as a reminder of West Virginia's deep connection to nature and the great outdoors in addition to the bear and the mountains. The design also includes the words West Virginia and 1863, marking the year the state joined the Union. This is a nod to the state's unique history and its pivotal role in the Civil War, as well as a recognition of its more than 150 years as part of the United States. As beautiful and meaningful as the design is, the 2002 West Virginia quarter also serves as a reminder of the state's economy. West Virginia has a long history of mining, particularly coal mining, and while the state's economy has diversified in recent years, coal remains an important part of the state's identity. While the coin's design doesn't explicitly represent the coal industry, it speaks to the broader story of West Virginia, a state that has evolved over time, from its founding during the Civil War to its role in the Industrial Revolution and beyond. Now, let's discuss the minting details of this iconic coin. Like other quarters in the 50-state quarters program, the 2002 West Virginia quarter was struck at the U.S. Mint's facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The vast majority of these coins were produced for circulation, meaning they were distributed across the country and used in everyday transactions. However, as with any coin, not all quarters are created equal. While most of the 2002 West Virginia quarters went into general circulation, some were kept in pristine, uncirculated condition by collectors, and these coins have become highly desirable. A quarter that has been used in everyday transactions will often show signs of wear, such as scratches, discoloration, and general damage. In contrast, a coin that has been carefully stored or preserved will remain in mint condition, making it far more valuable to collectors. This is where the value of the 2002 West Virginia quarter begins to rise. In uncirculated condition, the quarter can fetch a higher price than a coin that has been circulated for years. The real value comes when you find a quarter that has been professionally graded and preserved, especially if it is in MS 65 condition or higher. Additionally, there's a special allure to coins that feature minting errors. Whether it's a double strike, an off-center strike, or another kind of error, these unique coins stand out in the world of collectors. A coin with a minting flaw can sometimes be worth significantly more than a standard coin, as it is considered a one-of-a-kind piece with an interesting story behind it. So, how much can the 2002 West Virginia quarter actually be worth? Well, the value of this quarter can vary depending on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. For a coin that has been in circulation, the value is typically around face value, 25 cents. However, if you happen to come across an uncirculated quarter or one with a minting error, its value could be much higher. In fact, some rare examples of the 2002 West Virginia quarter, particularly those in near-perfect condition or with minting errors, have been known to sell for as much as $56,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $56,000 for a single coin. This value is primarily reserved for coins that have been professionally graded and authenticated. So if you happen to find one in excellent condition, it could be worth a small fortune. The rarity of such a coin makes it a sought-after item among collectors, and its historical significance as part of the 50-state quarters program only adds to its appeal. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 2002 West Virginia quarter is a piece of American history that should be on your radar. To sum it all up, the 2002 West Virginia quarter is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of the state's unique history, its stunning natural landscapes, and its role in the broader story of the United States. Whether you're collecting for the love of history, design, or the potential for a valuable find, this quarter offers something for everyone. Thank you for joining us today to learn more about the 2002 West Virginia quarter. If you have any of these quarters in your collection, or if you're lucky enough to stumble upon one in excellent condition, be sure to get it properly graded and appraised. You never know, your quarter might just be worth more than you think. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future coin discoveries. Until next time, happy collecting, and remember, Sometimes, the treasure you're looking for is just a quarter away.